Hey everyone, I'm a Big Blaze. In this part of this week on the war routine, we have a lot of good stuff. Heroic loot, big raid buff, improvement to Mythic Plus affix, and a lot more. There is even a special yearly event this week, so make sure to stay till the end of this video. By the way, if you don't remember, next week is the 20th anniversary. In the next episode, I'll talk about everything we have in this anniversary, and we have a lot to talk about. Make sure to subscribe to not miss it. Let's start. So, this week we have few good things. The first one is the weekly dungeon event. I was looking for this event and now we finally get it. You can get heroic item loot just by doing 4 heroic or mythic dungeons. On top of the heroic loot, on mythic and heroic level dungeons, you get extra item when you defeat the final boss. It used to be only mythic, but after the changes at the start of the expansion, we now can do it even on heroic dungeons. Another cool buff that we get with this week is the Severed Threads buff inside Nerubar Palace raid. If you don't know, since last week we started to get currency that we can spend to get 2.25% increased damage and healing buff. You need to defeat 16 Nerubar Palace bosses in any level and then you can exchange it for this buff. You can get this buff every other week and it stacks up to 18%, which means that it also makes the raid a bit easier every other week. Do know that the tooltip is currently bugged and doesn't update the buff. According to Wowed, the damage and healing buff does work as intended. Also this week we of course continue to get sparks. If you got all the sparks till now, this week we get F spark with the quest Archive Seeking History. All you have to do is collect 100 Titan Disc fragments that you can collect from almost every activity. This week in Mythic Plus, the rotational affix is Oblivion, Fortified at level 4 and Tyrannical at level 10. If you don't know what is the Oblivion affix, basically Xal'atath summon 10 orbs roughly every 1.5 minutes that travel towards the mobs. If the orbs hit the mobs, they gain a stacking 10% damage buff. If a player collects them instead, they gain increased mastery and leech. We also got few big changes to some of the dungeons in Mythic Plus. You can check the link in the description. Last but definitely not least is the Dance of the Dead community event. This event is on the 18th and 19th of October and there will be PvP tournament and costume contest. Also, if you are into the lore of WoW, in addition to the main event, there will be a memorial march. Characters follow the path of Arthas on his journey through Northrend to claim Frostmourne. Really cool stuff. On a personal note, this event is really cool and brings something that was long lost in World of Warcraft, the community feeling and the nostalgia. For more details, check the Dance of the Dead Discord. Overall, this is a good week with an option to get heroic item, pretty big raid buff to help with progress, and a cool yearly event. If you think I left something out, do tell me in the comments, it will help everyone. If you like this content, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, peace.